Finale a little bit. I know you guys have probably answered a lot of questions, but one of my favorite moments in the finale was meeting your family, Joey, and seeing them again. And I feel like it was pretty clear that they loved both women. But some social media fans, were convinced that maybe they were favoring Daisy. Can we clear that up? How are the families getting along?
Everyone is getting along just fine. I think you nailed it perfectly in the beginning where you expressed that they did love both women. And it was more about that day for me to be able to introduce both, but for me also to express to them where I was at and who I was feeling the strongest connection with. And my sisters are the ones that have talked to me most about that day since then, and talked about how they had like little meetings after and got to talk through stuff. And they said pretty early on, they're like, it's gotta be Kelsey. Like the way he talks about her, you can just feel it's gotta be her. But both women were amazing, as everyone can see. And my family is just a loving family that was really just wishing the best for both of them.
Speaking about the families, I know everyone's talking about Kelsey's dad and the Golden Bachelor, Bachelorette of it all, but also, did you see people comparing him to Travis Kelsey?
Yes, I have. And it's funny, I actually see it. At first I was like, no. But yeah, it's so funny. I saw a comparison right next to each other, and I saw a younger picture of my dad, and I was like, oh my gosh, he seriously looks like Travis Kelsey. We got to get that collab going.
It's so good. How does he feel about his newfound fame? I feel like he's been a breakout star.
I know. I think he thinks it's funny. He's just kind of uncomfortable with it because he's not used to it. But I think he deserves all the praise. My dad is the most wonderful human.